It's your boy Hollowman, you know what I mean? Still talking heavy. I'm on Philly Fame TV. You about to get the real, you know?
Alright, man. A lot of people know you from the classic battle you did with Ness. I mean, you got a lot of classic freestyles on YouTube, got hundreds of thousands of views and all that. But we're going to take them back a little bit, man. Tell the people how you first get into rapping. Like, what made you want to start rapping to begin with?
I kind of like fell into it. My guys was rapping. You know, my boys around Area Avenue, they had a little rap group, Paper Chasers. They was doing their thing, writing verses and all that. We was all doing the same thing at the same time, so I just started writing some shit. Drew up some shit, niggas was fucking with it, and I put it out.
Word. And then, I mean, at some point in time, you had linked up with Marcus Graham. I mean, so for those who don't know, I mean, Graham used to manage Major Figures. He was responsible for a lot of stuff that they was doing.
Yeah,
so how did he? Yeah, tell people how that.
Marcus Graham he had Glockaware. You know what I mean? He started Glockaware with some squad, some dudes. You know what I mean? And I came at the nigga because I had a name called Hollowman. I came at the nigga. I said, damn man, you know what you making this shirt? You know, make the bullets into a man. Put it out. You know what I mean? So he made a couple shirts and shit. I go up on the board now and I see all these fucking my name on. I thought it was an exclusive shirt. He's supposed to be making it for me. And I seen it all in the stores and all that. Niggas was wearing Hollowman t-shirts and all that shit. So I stepped to him and I said, damn, that was corny. You know, you put my shit out there, that's my name. So we was chopping it up or whatever. And he, you know, while we was chopping it up, we was having a little cipher out there smoking weed. So when I spit, he was like, damn, bro, you hot. He started coming around more often. So that was, the rest of that was history. He just wanted to come around managing. At the time, he wasn't managing Major Figures no more. I don't know what happened with that, but he started managing Paper Chasers.
Alright. So how did that whole situation come together, like, I mean, as the group and as y'all move forward as a unit, like, how did the whole start from your perspective?
Well, it started, like I said, it started with a couple cats, you know, nothing major. Got with Graham, you know, we started getting in the studio more and all that shit, fucking with Graham. Then I had, you know, we used to have ciphers on 11th and Tioga all the time, you know. A couple niggas from out on the outskirts heard we was hot. They wanted to come through and battle, so we battled a couple niggas. So in the midst of all that, you know, my man Corey, you know, from down north. Shout out to my man Corey and shit. He was running with Ace Capone and Tim at the time. And he was like, look man, you hot, I want you to come down to this little cypher joint. So Graham took me down to that joint. And that's when I bumped into Ness.
Yeah, so we gonna get to that. Cause a lot of people know you from that battle and it was a classic battle.
Right.
But before that battle, I mean, a situation happened where you ended up battling Hattie before.
Right, I battled Hattie. That was after the E-Ness jump.
But yeah, the footage didn't come out for a while. Was the footage out yet when that battle happened?
No, the footage ain't come out right away. You know what I mean? Cause like I said, like when I battled Ness, like for real, like a lot of these guys like Hattie, you know, Reed Dollars, Meek Mills, you know, every NH, that whole wave, it wasn't around. It was just me for real. You feel what I'm saying? You had Takedown, you had Ice City, you had Paper Chasers. You feel what I'm saying? So when that shit came out, and you know, I battled Ness. You know, Hollowman buzzing now. Everybody wanna come around. Everybody want a piece of H-Man. You feel me? So, you know, Hattie was one of them guys. He was real persistent. He used to come around all the time like, damn, you hot. You know what I mean? I just want to get it in with you one time. He wanted to battle. You know what I mean? He wanted some of that light too. So, you know, we got it in front of dancers. Yeah, Hattie remember that. Hattie remember that. We got it in front of dancers. That shit was fun too. You know, because he used to always come around. Come on, you know, he used to start rapping. We used to be over here smoking. He used to start rapping. Directing his raps towards me. Come on, cuz, you ready for this? You feel me? Come on, cuz, you know what I mean? So one day, he drew the crowd. You know, he made it like a big thing at dances, and I couldn't deny it. Then I said, you know what? Come on with it. And then, you know, we got it in. The crowd was so crazy, you know. Every time I gave him a bar, the crowd was so loud, I couldn't even finish my verses and shit, so I had to whisper it to him. You remember what I whispered in your ear. That's my man though, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna talk my shit on this joint though. You said you wanted to interview me, I'm gonna talk my shit.
Yeah, you better. I ain't telling you.
On Ness.
Yeah,
but a lot of niggas.
So let them know, like, you definitely battle. I mean, because a lot of people know that battle, but they don't really know, like, they think you just popped up in the battle, even though you did, wasn't planned, like, but people just think that that's the first thing you ever did. Like, they don't know that you was putting work in prior to that, and after that.
Work in prior to Ness battle. We battled niggas called the Feds back in the day. I battled a lot of niggas, and then I ran into Ness. After I ran into Ness, that's when everybody else wanted to, you know, wanted part. But for the most part, you had a lot of dudes that didn't want to battle. They just wanted to be around. They wanted to be around that light. You know what I mean? So, you know, it was a couple dudes who I heard them, and I've been hearing about them, and I just kind of fucked with them because at that time we was down Club Flow, and we used to have Club Flow on Smash. Like,
yeah, tell them how. Yeah, I was gonna get to that too.
You couldn't come through. I don't give a fuck who you was.
Before we even get to that, we got to run down for the people because a lot of people that's not from Philly don't know. Right. All right, Club Flow is the club in Philly that had Industry Tuesday. Shout out to Larry, he had that joint, right. And everybody who was rapping in Philly at the time, who was popping and who was trying to get popping, used to be down there.
If you was somebody, or if you was nobody and wanted to be somebody, Club Flow was where you came to really get your shit off at. You feel what I'm saying? Because Larry allowed dudes to get on stage and perform, and then at the end of the joint, he allowed dudes to battle. He had a battle at the end of the joint. So a lot of people came for the battle. A lot of people came to watch the Paper Chasers perform. Us perform. So, you know, like I said, you couldn't come in Club Flow without screaming Erie Ave or Yizzo. We put Yizzo on the map, all that.
And Yizzo.
Yeah, we put all that shit on the map. You know, that shit. A lot of that shit was invented down Erie Avenue, but dudes ain't going. You know, they don't want. They still don't want to accept that. But there's a lot of things they don't want to accept. But they used to come down Club Flow and watch me and my team perform, and you know, we used to come off stage and we used to smoke our little weed with niggas. We used to go in the bathroom, smoke weed. And we used to have our own little separate ciphers. A couple dudes that used to stand out to me was like Reed Dollars used to stand out. Hattie used to stand out coming in that joint. Who else was it? Bricks used to come down there and spit, you know what I mean? It was a lot of dudes used to come down there. Everybody, pretty much. All of them dudes. Spittich, Cicero, Capone, NH, you name it. Everybody used to come down that joint because they knew we made that spot what it was, and you had to come down here in order to get your shit off.
Where?
I mean, this was before the Young Bob headshot era. This was way before that too. You know what I mean? As far as DVDs and all that shit, you know, H-Man and Ness really put the DVD game on the map. Like, niggas wasn't doing DVDs. You know, Ace Capone made $250,000 off that DVD just because of me and Ness. You feel what I'm saying? So once niggas seen that it was a lane, they started getting their own little young boys. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and that's how that shit came about. You know.
Right. So now we're gonna get to the battle with Ness, you know what I mean? Because it definitely was a classic, not just in Philly, but period. Because, you know what I mean, we're gonna get to how it impacted and I mean where it reached to. But let's talk about how it all came together. Because mind you, when you first stepped up, they screamed out takedown, then you said Paper Chaser. So explain to people, you know what I mean, how that whole shit came together.
Takedown.
Paper Chasers.
Paper Chasers.
It say Chim Trick. Yeah, I'm back on my shit. So when I thought y'all getting off me, y'all back on my dick. I'm about to hit you in the face and in the back with the fifth. Bang, bang, brick, take that with the dick. Back to the strip, a nigga keep the crack on the flip. And for drama, a nigga keep the Mac on his hip with the hollows. It's made to peel your cap when they hit. Spin your wig around, got you walking backwards and shit. And use a motherfucking lie if this nigga ain't spitting. Dome shots, he wondering why it's fitted, ain't fitting. I was 100% loyal to my soil, and still is. So, you know, when we went down there, like I said, my man Corey brought me down. And he said he wanted me to spit for Ace Capone. At the time, it was Ice City versus Takedown Records. It was Freeway and his squad versus Ace Capone, Bugsy, Snake, all them niggas. You know what I mean? They was already battling before we got down there. So while they was battling, Corey kept tapping Ace like, yo, you really got to hear Young Boy. I want you to hear him. And, you know, Corey was well respected by Ace Capone and Tim. So T said, well then, you know what, I'm going to put him in there. You can go ahead and spit something. So we wasn't battling right off the bat. I just spit something. So when I went in there and I spit my spill, you know, everybody was like, God damn, like that little nigga hot. So after that, I stuck around for a little while. We was about to leave, but I stuck around. He said, stick around. So we stuck around, and then, you know, I kind of felt like the tension started coming off the battle and it started coming on me because everybody's trying to figure out who I was. So Free was on the tip like, look, listen, fuck the battling back and forth. Ace, you get your hottest nigga, and I'm gonna get my hottest nigga, and then we're gonna do it like that. You know, we're just gonna end it off like this. Get your hottest nigga, I'm gonna get my hottest nigga. So Ness walked in the door. He said, well, who you got? Free said, I got Ness. And then he said, well, who you got? Ace looked at me. You know what I mean? Ace Capone looked at me. So I ain't deny nothing. I never turned no battles down. I had like 100 battles before I met dudes, so I feel like I had nothing to, you know, run away from them that night. So when I stepped in there, the rest was history. You know what I mean?
Where
I biddy. You know, and that shit went everywhere, man. You know what I mean? This was before the internet. You know, it's easy for a nigga to go viral now. You ain't got to be that hot. You know, nigga would post your video here and there. A-Town went viral. So back then you had to really be saying something. You know what I mean? To really touch so many people and for people to actually go out and purchase a DVD just to see the joint. That shit went all over New York, everywhere, all over the East Coast.
Real. So tell them about the impact, cause like we was talking about off camera, cause I remember this firsthand. Like you going through the gallery, signing autographs. When you going out through New York, cause it's on Bananas One. That footage when you out through New York, people already knew who you was. This before the internet and all that was popping. So people already knew who you was from a solid street buzz, from Philly to New York to all these other places. Talk about that. Talk about celebrities that showed you love and all that. Like you gotta let them know. They don't really know. Like
I'm talking about French Montana. Used to show me heavy love when we went to New York. When he was starting up the Coke Boys, John. I'm talking about these niggas was like geek when they see me. You feel me? All kinds of niggas, man. I met basketball players, all types of shit, and it ain't really buzz in Philly until like New York was on it because they was copying the DVDs, but it ain't buzz in Philly until Cosmic Kev put it on the radio. Cosmic Kev put the radio on. He didn't play no commercials. You know, he played the joint, the battle, start to finish, and see who won and all that shit. So after that happened in Philly, that's when, you know, out of nowhere, man, I couldn't go nowhere without somebody saying, damn, you the boy Hollowman, I seen you on the DVD.
And mind you, they put that footage on multiple DVDs. Like that was originally Ace Capone and them Take Down New Jack City DVD, right. But they had that footage on Big Star. Put a DVD out with that on there.
Big Star shot that. Big Star shot it.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Big Star was down there. He the one shot that jump. He shot it. He was the one standing behind the camera when I battled Ness. So Ace Capone put it out. Then after Ace Capone put it out, then it was Big Star.
Okay.
So you know, Big Star really like stamped the DVD game because when he put it out with other rappers in different battles. He had the Bugsy and Cash Dollars battle on it too around that time, and that's when, you know, that's how that happened. So, you know, after that, everybody wanted to be a part of the DVD.
And I think even Smack put it on his joint.
Smack put it on his joint. French Montana, the Coke Boys put it on his joint. The boy Big Fendi from New York put it on his joint.
Like and all these DVDs was popping back then. For those who don't know, a lot of people might not know.
That started the DVD game, and that shit was on everybody's DVD.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Word. So with that being said, like, you was one of the first people really popping from starting this wave. Like you said, all them guys used to be down there, and then a lot of them, I mean, took their buzz to another level. So why you think
I was the first one really talking like shit like that? You feel what I'm saying? Like underneath a nigga brim. When you watch other battles before me and Ness, niggas wasn't spitting all in their face and all that. I was real disrespectful then. You feel what I'm saying? So I kind of started that too, and then not only that, you know, like other dudes started gravitating, like, you know, Meek Mills. You know, I got a call from Meek. Yo, my young boy wanna spit for you. You know what I mean? They brought Meek down to the hood. He spit for me. You know what I'm saying? I had Reed Dollars coming to the crib every day. You feel what I'm saying? I had Joey Jihad coming in the hood every single day. You feel what I'm saying? Like all these dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't nobody that rap now. Like, you know, NH, niggas ain't even know who NH was. I really went at like, yo, you got here, young boy. I was taking him, letting him spit for motherfuckers, letting him battle my young boy and all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, like at the beginning of that shit, at some point and some time, you know, dudes don't want to say it now, but you know, I was a little inspiration for him. I gave him that You know, I ain't got nothing to do with how hot they got, but I gave him that push to want to be that. You know what I mean?
So after the battle, at some point, know what I mean, Ace Capone had came with a bag and tried to grab you. Like, tell the people a little bit about, because that's a backstory. Like, only the people that know about this, the people that was there, and a few people that was told after that.
Shout out to Ace Capone, man. You know what I mean? Because he didn't have to do what he did after that. You know what I'm saying? Like he could have got offended. could have been offended by my reply to him. You feel what I'm saying? You know, we met down Houlihan's. He told her, come down Houlihan's. I said, I'm coming with my folks. He said, who you bringing? I said, I'm bringing my whole team with me. Bringing the paper chasers with me. All right, cool. I'm gonna get 2 tables. We come down there. He got a table reserved for the chasers, and he got a table reserved for me and Grant. Because at the time, Grant was my manager. So, I mean, Ace and them only stayed for like, 10, 15 minutes. The conversation wasn't even that long. Came down and we sat down there. Ace said, we just wait. We gonna eat. We gonna wait for Tim to come, and then we gonna start getting. Tim came, the food came and shit. You know what I'm saying? Soon as Ace said, look, I got Hollowman right here. Tim shot down that joint. So we sat at the table and shit. Tim came in with the bag. I didn't know what the bag was. I thought the nigga was coming from the gym. So he came in with the Lord's bag. He set the bag down. He said, look, you know, at the end of the day, we want to fuck with Hollowman. You know what I mean? But we don't really want to fuck with nobody else but Hollowman. We don't want Graham. He told Graham right in his face, look, we don't want to fuck with you. We want to fuck with Hollowman. We want him. We want no manager. We don't want nobody but Hollowman. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when Ace came in. Ace said, look, if you're willing to fuck with us right now, right here, if you're willing to fuck with us, we can roll out and go to the studio right now. He said, I bought a bag for you. Put the bag on the table, 70,000. 70 grand. But at the time, like I said, I was loyal to my soil. It's like when I stepped up and I said, paper chasers, that's who I was with. You know, we was rocking and rolling. I told him, look, man, you know, if I can't have my team with me, you know, I'm gonna have to decline the situation. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people might think, you know, oh man, that's crazy. I'd have took that 75,000, but that showed me where your loyalty at. See, at the time, my team, we was all right. We was doing okay. We wasn't making 70,000 a week or whatever right then and there, but we was making all right, a little bit of money. So I wasn't really worried about the 75,000, especially when I knew I was New York. It was biting out that jump. Like, you know, we was walking in Atlantic Records, going to go see the fuck is that boy name? He the head of Shady 405 Radio right now. Shit, you know what I'm saying? We're going down there to go see them. Walking in Bad Boy. We was walking all over the place. You feel what I'm saying? So I was confident I could get a situation with my squad. So yeah, I turned down Ace. When I turned him down, he said, listen, I respect your loyalty, for one. You know what I mean? I respect your decision, but at the end of the day, the DVD I put out, and that's when he told me what he made off the DVD. He said, you're going to be a star regardless. I'm going to make sure of that. I said, that's love. Shook his hand, he left. And that's how, I mean, you know, after that, that's when it was on the radio. After that, like I say, like another week later, that's when it was on the radio, Roll Battle. You know what I mean? So shout out to Ace Capone, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Tim. The whole takedown situation, man. Shout out to everybody on that jump. You know what I mean? Because if it wasn't for F.A.M.E, man, y'all would have never seen that motherfucking battle. You hear me? So,
Yeah.